want to thank Senators Britt and Budd for leading this important bipartisan effort that every single Senate Republican supports, and we picked up a few Democrats as well. And I also want to thank Congressman Collins for his leadership in getting this through the House of Representatives with a big bipartisan vote. I discovered I had the privilege of serving with his dad many years ago, a big admirer of his, and so thank you for your leadership. This is something that needs to be addressed. Laken Riley's horrific murder should have never happened. She should still be with us today, and if she was, as Senator Britt pointed out, she'd be turning 23 tomorrow. The individual responsible was arrested not once but twice, but was released by authorities in New York before an ICE detention order could be issued. This legislation is designed to make sure that that never happens again. The Act is also designed to hold federal law enforcement officials accountable if they fail to detain criminals as the law requires, which is a troubling trend that we see across the country today. Now, as it goes to the process, I'm actually very pleased to see that we've got a number of our Democrat colleagues who have changed their tune on this and have allowed us to debate the bill. And quite frankly, I would say that's overdue. We should have passed this last year to ensure that this kind of tragedy never happens again. So allowing us to debate the bill is the bare minimum. But 60 votes on the front end, which is what we saw today, doesn't necessarily guarantee that they will provide the necessary votes on the back end. As the Senate considers this bill, we're going to get a sense early on whether Democrats are serious about working with us to prevent tragedies like this, or if they simply want to play politics with the issue. And let me just say, this is not a comprehensive immigration bill. This isn't even a border bill. It's not comprehensive in either sense. If senators have good faith ideas about how to improve the bill, great. But we are in the lawmaking business here, and we are not going to entertain political showmanship and unrelated efforts that stand in the way of preventing tragedies like this from happening again in the future. So again, thanks to Senator Britt for and her great leadership on this, and for Senator Budd and the work that they've done to ensure that this gets considered in the Senate, and I hope ultimately it gets passed, and that we do what we should have done a long time ago to prevent tragedies like this from happening.